Gonna hang out a little bit before the stream starts because I'm ready to go. Hey, John. Thanks for showing up every week. Hope you had a great week too. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the title on this one. For those of you who are unaware, yeah, T-Square and Cassiopeia. Turn down a little bit. T-Square and Cassiopeia are some J-fusion bands, Japanese fusion bands that I'm very fond of. They are quite, I don't know, like they're cheesy, but they're like super shameless about it. It's like, you know, sometimes when you hear some like Japanese pop music, it's like happy to just like this unnatural level, and so Cassiopeia and T-Square, a lot of their songs are like very positive sounding, and they're just fun. It's a fun band. So, but they like in 2003 they did like a big performance where they both bands like played together on the same stage and did like all these like trade-offs and stuff like that. But yeah, because I did a kind of a sort of fusion thing on this on that TMNT remix, I decided to name it after that famous dual concert with the two bands. It's a good one. Go check it out if you haven't. A friend of mine said earlier, it's like Cassiopeia and T-Square somehow managed to take the eye-rolling obnoxiousness out of fusion. But they are like hella cheesy. It's kind of like their thing. Edu is here. Edu, my drummer. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I know it can't be that late in Brazil right now if I have my time zones right. Yeah, it's only like 9 p.m., so it's perfect time. Inimitable asks, when is the next request stream? I want to demand Purgatorio. Oh my god. That is quite a throwback. Oh my god. Shadowcast music. Shadowcast is like a band I had like high school or something. I wrote like a handful of songs and like decided to discard them because I could write way better material now. I am not playing Purgatorio. Sorry, buddy. I mean, I'm like, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll record a video privately or something and just like toss it your way. But no. But yeah, no. That request streams will be. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Once we get going, I'm just hanging out, waiting for the time to tick down. Yeah, I just posted in the TOD Discord. Checking my lights. Just gonna wait for the song to finish up, so it'll be about right on time. Well, it should say heavy effing music inbound, but font's too big. Oh well. All right. All right, how's everybody doing? We got episode 4 of Stream Theater. I'm Tony Dickinson. I play bass for bands like Trans-Siberian Orchestra and Tiberian Sons, of which was just on the air, and Silva. But you might also know me from this band, Soto. This band, this one, yeah, that title right there, and this logo. It's actually kind of difficult because it's not like a mirror. Yeah, so this episode of Stream Theater is going to be the heaviest one, because Soto's a pretty heavy freaking band. So, but I'm not actually just going to play Soto material. I'm going to be playing Jeff Scott's Soto, some of his solo material that we play on tour. So last year, did a whole bunch of touring with these guys, and we did like Monsters of Rock cruise. We did Puerto Rico. We were in Tampa. We did a couple weeks in South America, and about a whole month in Europe. So, but you know, obviously we don't know when the next concerts are going to be up again. But I thought, like, hey, why not do Soto on my stream and do like a whole set pretty much of most of the songs that we played on tour. That'd be good. I do have a couple small announcements to make. First of all, of course, tell people about the stream if you think they're interested. It takes a little bit to grow a live stream, so I appreciate it if you'd like tweet it out, throw it on your Facebook feeds and stuff like that. I also am accepting donations, not mandatory, but very much appreciated. And I am, if you want to donate, go ahead and throw something in that you might like for me to hear, or you might like to hear me play. So put that in the donation, and then on my wild card nights, like I did one last week, I did a bunch of funk and stuff. If you on the next wild card show that I do, I'll probably play it. But again, donation's not mandatory, but if you'd like to, toss me a little money. And I'm going to post the link around to you guys. So let's see here. Let's put it here. Oop. All right. Bam. So yeah. So for wildcard nights, if you guys send me a little money, send me a request, then I might just play it on the wildcard night. Cool. So yeah, again, tonight is Soto, and this is going to be a pretty heavy freaking show. So I'm going to start it off with the opening track from our latest album. We opened the tour with this one. So this one is called Hypermania. Ah, yeah. Let's keep going. I wrote this next one off of the second Soto album. Yes! Freak Show. I wrote that one on the second Soto album. I've actually been involved with Soto even before I joined as a bass player. I wrote that one, and I wrote the fall on Inside the Vertigo, which is the first one. And I also played bass on Break and End of Days, which were written by Tiberian Sun's guitar player Connor Engstrom. All right, let's go through some of these comments. It looks like I actually just got a donation in, which is awesome. Thank you from Brian Andre, which is for donating $10. That is very cool, Brian. All right, I'll check that out. Very cool. So, yeah. We got a few people in here. Laura Lewis, here every week. Thank you for being here, Laura. I should also mention, if you're watching me on Facebook, I believe the stream is still going. I have to remind people every week. Every week. But yeah, if you guys are Jorge, my guitar player in this band, is watching on Facebook. So those of you who are watching on Facebook, please go over to YouTube. Tony Dickinson BG, just put it in YouTube, you can find it. And twitch.tv/Tony Dickinson, which you see on the bottom right, where you can watch this, because it'll very likely get cut on Facebook, because Facebook is like a friggin' scalpel, just cutting off your stream once I get a little whiff of licensed music on it. So yeah, let me just I'll just paste that link again. Donations, if you guys feel like it, super cool. Not mandatory. These streams, concerts, whatever you want to say, are gonna always be free. So, yep. Let me. William's on it. My buddy William. He's my Twitch bot, who's actually a human. I have yet to set up a bot, but William has been helping me a lot and knows a little bit more about Twitch streaming than I do. So yes, if you guys. Oh, John Wright says he couldn't find the stream on Facebook anymore. Yeah, probably got cut. Probably once Hypermania started playing. But, yeah, so, basically, I'm going to probably be doing, beep boop. I'm probably going to be doing wildcard nights. Probably once a month, which if you guys send me in a donation, and request a song that you want to see me play, and I'll probably put it in the wild card. Otherwise, wild card, hence the name, is just going to be me playing whatever the heck I want. So, all right, cool. Let's keep on going. This one is from the first Soto record. It's called Wrath. Yeah, Wrath. That one was written by Gus G, actually, from Firewind, off the first Soto record inside the Vertigo. Yeah, probably the Facebook stream got cut, so I'm going to let the Soto bandmates know that they cannot watch there, because Jorge was, even though I told them to watch on YouTube or Twitch. So, yeah, it's funny. Content ID bots, they're kind of evil. Like, you know, I get I get that, like, I'm playing music that technically does not belong to me. I get that, totally. And I totally understand, like, oh yeah, just give the advertising revenue to the actual bands if I'm going to be doing covers. I totally get that. That's awesome. But it sucks that, like, because there's so much content on the internet and that people you know, are trying to upload and illegal stuff all the time. They just have to. They basically have to get a little bit more aggressive with it. Otherwise, those companies are going to be mad at Google, and they have more power to get what they want than somebody like me, who's just trying to play covers to entertain for people. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Kind of playing with fire. So, but I will, you know, be doing a bunch of my stuff too, and generally that probably won't be. I guess this technically is my stuff, which sucks because it's like, okay, you know, like it gets cut first, and then you have to, like, dispute it after the fact or whatever. Anyway, I'm done yapping. Yeah. So even if you get muted, we still got a light show. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Just, you know, if that happens and I get muted, just put on your other favorite band and just pretend that I'm playing along. All right, this one is actually going to be a Jeff Scott Soto solo tune that we played along the tour. Oh, Tiffany Roos just showed up. Hey, Tiffany. Yeah, so this is called Drowning off of Jeff Scott Soto's solo album Lost in Translation.
Place for every
All right. The man himself. Hold on. Not quite yet. The man himself has showed up. Edu is here. Jorge is actually here, and it is like 2 a.m. It's after 2 a.m. in Spain, so I figured he would be. Jorge likes to stay up late. But I have not seen BJ yet, so we should get his butt in here. Jeff recommended to have him sing with me live tonight. Well, if we lived in the same state, that would be great. But unfortunately, we cannot. BJ, finally. Thanks for showing up, buddy. Yeah, if we lived in the same state, we totally could do that. But I'm in Colorado. Jeff's in California. So we cannot do that until somehow the internet gets like instantaneous between two computers, which is probably never going to happen. So Jorge is actually commenting on the WhatsApp right now. So he is watching. Wherever he's watching, I don't know. Cool. So the next one is from our latest album. I wrote the title track. It's called Origami. And yeah, if you guys have not checked out the album, you really should. I'm very proud of how the album turned out. It's a little bit more proggy Soto. But yeah, this is the title track. It's called Origami. And I wrote this one. All right. It's a tough one. It's pretty hard on the right hand. Probably should be played with a pick, but I'm way too stubborn. I'm gonna try to do it with fingers. Whole lot of messages coming in. Yes, Jeff Scott Soto is here, the man himself. We got BJ, who plays guitar and sings, and Soto. Jorge is somewhere. He plays guitar. Did the amazing solos on that one. He did on Hypermania. Did it on Take You Down, I think is the one he wrote, actually. Yeah, so it's funny. Jeff is like, I'm amazed that Tony can remember any of this shit. Well, you know, when it comes to my memory, like, for some reason I remember, like, all the music that I learned, but, like, if you talk to me, I will not remember what you say. I have to write it down. Happens all the time. That's just the way it works for me. I don't get it. So it's like, I took, like, the attribute points from, like, what things people say to me, remembering that, and just put it all over in the remember music ability. So that's just the way it is. My dad, Bruce Dickinson, not the Iron Maiden Bruce Dickinson, you know, just chill out. It's my dad. Yes, he has the same name. He also has the same birthday. Let that one soak in. Bruce Dickinson, born August 7th. But he's my dad. So, not the same guy. All right. We are going to do... What do we have next? Another good one off of the second album. This one's called Weight of the World. Yeah, so, yes, I am reading the comments while they are coming in. So try to break me as best as you can. Unfortunately, I can't actually speak when I'm playing. I have like a side chain that, like, mutes my mutes my vocal mic when I'm playing bass like this. So otherwise, you'll be hearing a bunch of that stuff while I'm playing. Oh man, we got a lot of people showing up. That's great. Holly, hello Holly. It's good to see you again. Thank you for being here. Andre, hey man. And I actually saw Elias, who is, I don't know how to say your last name, buddy. Elias plays in J.D. Miller. He's a guitar player, and which were one of the bands that we toured with in Europe, and they are super cool dudes. And it was a blast touring Europe with those guys. It was awesome, so cool. All right, yeah, we need to get Soto and Chile again, but with a better promoter. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. That is a whole ordeal, which I won't get into. Jeff can talk about it if he likes, or not. Chile was yeah, one of the not a good thing, but Jeff will tell you all about it. All right, this next one is was one I wrote off the first Soto album inside the Vertigo, and this one's called The Fall. Cricket bat. Yes. Now you can hear me because I'm not playing. but not for long. Yeah, The Fall off the first album. Wrote that one. That was Chris Feener doing the guitar solo. Actually, my buddy Chris. He also did the guitar solo on Freak Show. Unbelievable guitar player. Like, insane. I did a Petrelli face. Al Petrelli, for those of you who don't know, and probably most of you probably know this, but he plays guitar in TSO West's band, of which Jeff sings. I'm on TSO East's band, playing bass. That's me, like, sitting back while I'm waiting to play again. We did get a huge donation from Faraz. Thank you, buddy. $55. That's great. Yeah, if you guys want to donate, there's a site to do it. Let me paste that in real quick. Not mandatory at all. Just much appreciated. And basically, if you guys want to, in the donation, just there's a little like donation message that you can put in, and put in something that you want to hear me play, and then on the next wild card night, I might just play it. So thanks again, you guys, for hanging out with me. Subscribe, do all that stuff, spread the word. You know, it's a new live stream, so it'll take a little time to get some people in, but. All right, let's keep going. We are going to do Kenny G. Oh, I might have to give my money back there. We're going to actually keep going with more Jeff Scott Soto solo material. This is, I think, my favorite solo song of his. Yes, Soul Divine off of Jeff's 2004 solo album, Lost in the Translation. That was a good track. I love playing that track every time we do. It just got a good groove. It's a good song, man. I love that one. It's great. All right. So we got another donation in. Excellent. Thank you very much from Christopher Sebastian. All right. That is awesome. I'll have to check those out. If you guys want to donate, once again, please go to this link right here. And, there's a little message donation box. If you want to hear me play something, leave it in there. And I'll probably play it during the next wild card. Wild cards are probably going to happen once a month, I think. Once or twice, probably once. But, yeah, cool. So, let's go back to the newest album, Origami, which, again, if you guys have not heard it, please go listen to it. I think it's a great album. I'm really proud of it. Really proud of the work we all put into it. So this one's called Detonate.
Show me the light. Show me the light. I've opened up my eyes. I've opened up my eyes. Feed me the light.
Oh boy, here we go. I can't believe can't believe I remember that ending because we have not played that ending ever since. Oh, pause on that one. We've not played that ending ever since we started playing it live. Thank you, Holly, for the very generous donation. YYZ, I'll give you, because it's so generous. Little hint. All right. I actually know that one. I might have to brush up on a couple of the little fills and stuff, but I will definitely play that one next wild card. Thank you for that. Cool. So interesting thing about Detonate, if you guys don't know, that one was the last song written and recorded by Dave Z, who was the bass player before me, and Soto, and as well as TSO East. And when we were working on this, about 2 years ago, we released it summer 2018, I think. We had like these demo tracks. We were really trying to, like, Dave Z had recorded the whole song, but he had like that middle section was a completely different take, and it was like recorded with a kind of a weird tone and everything. And we tried really hard to make sure to salvage Dave Z's parts. And so what I did was taking like the bass track for the whole song minus the middle, and then that middle piece, and I tried to match them as best as possible. So I did a whole bunch of just weird like studio EQ and matching and just weird stuff to get those tones to sound the same, because it was really important to everybody that we were able to maintain Dave Z's parts on that song. So it's Dave playing on that record. It's also Dave playing on the Given to Me, the Michael Jackson cover, which is also on Origami. So yeah. All right. So yeah, back to Jeff Scott Soto solo material. We all know this one.
Staring at the odds. Every time I try to get on, you do is bringing me down.
Liza Love. I know that one, it's not the hardest song in the world, but it's just a great song. It's just a great song. Very, very generous donation from my buddy Brian. Thank you so much for giving that in, man. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to donate, once again, please go to this link right here. And there's a little message donation if you guys want to hear me play something during a wildcard session. Then put whatever you want down there, and I will probably play it for the wild card. I should also mention that I probably will be out the next couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I need to get parts of my motherboard repaired because there's like 3 components that are dead, which just makes me freaking furious. So yeah, I gotta go send in my motherboard, get it repaired. I'll probably be out like a couple weeks. So the next couple weeks I'll be off. But this Sunday, I will be dissecting. If you guys like audio production, nerdy stuff, I'm dissecting the latest Tiberian Suns track, and it's a big one. So it's got like orchestras, and I'll go over like mixing and stuff like that. That'll be Sunday at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. is my time zone. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, yada yada, blah blah blah. My Twitter and Instagram and stuff are all on the bottom right. Please subscribe. I do these every week once I get my motherboard back. But yeah, so we got a few left. Still got like 5 songs going. Solid set here. Let's keep it going. This one's off the second album. This one's called Cyber Masquerade.
Queen, baby,
Yeah, Cyber Masquerade. That one was written by Jorge and Jeff, and tracked the original bass track, of course, was David Z. That was his bass solo on it. It's a tough one. It's weird. I feel like Dave Z tuned down a couple strings to make it more like a guitar to record that one because it is a strange bass solo. The Talisman medley we did on tour, Jeff is talking about. I'm not going to play that one here. I do remember how to do it, but it'll just, I think it'll sound strange because the Talisman medley is like Jeff just like, pieced together a bunch of like the studio versions of different Talisman songs. So it'd be kind of like jumping around and sound a little funny. But I could do a Talisman stream, in a few months or something. But like, I don't know any of those songs all the way through. So I'm going to have to sit down and learn them all. But I mean, it's like 12 Talisman tunes, so we can do a full stream for that. All right. This might be a surprise. I learned this one to play on the cruise back in February 2019, and it got cut. And then we just learned another one. So, surprise, Jeff. This is Take You Down. right. Before I'm gonna play that one, I'm gonna check to make sure that Jorge is still awake because he might not be, and if not, I'm gonna skip it. So instead, I'm gonna play this one and give Jorge 5 minutes to respond, see if he's still awake, and if not, so we can keep going. All right, this one is off Origami as well, and this is a Michael Jackson cover, so you might know one. You might know this. It is it's late in Spain. It's probably like 3 a.m. now, so he's probably just passed out.
She always takes it with a heart of stone, 'cause all she does is throws it back to me. I've spent a lifetime looking for someone. Don't try to understand me, just simply do the things I say. Love is a feeling. I get it when I want it, because I'm on fire. It's my desire. I get it when I want it. I talk to my woman. I give it to me, give it to me. Always knew just how to make me
Give in to me. Yes. That is our Michael Jackson cover off of Origami. If you guys have not heard it, you really should. And you should be ashamed of yourselves if you have not heard Origami. So, go look it up. Spotify, iTunes, all the normal places. I just got one song left because Jorge is clearly passed out. So, the entire reason I was going to play the song is because it's his song. But you know what? You're just going to have to wait. So, yeah. Thank you guys again for hanging out. I've had a great time. Got a bunch of really generous donations, which is super sweet. Subscribe to the Twitch channel, the YouTube channel. I've got Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. I do these every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, except for the next few weeks because I got to get my motherboard repaired. Blah, blah, blah. This Sunday, again, I'm doing a session where I'm dissecting the latest Tiberian Suns track. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to talk about there. And yeah, and so subscribe, and so you'll know when I'm back online, when I get my computer back up and running. And if you guys are interested in donating, please go to this link. And there's a little message in there for when you put in the donation. Just put in if there's a song you want to hear me play, put it in there. And on my wildcard nights, which are just like, whatever I want to do, on my wildcard nights, I'll probably play that. So last one of the nights, it was awesome that you guys came out and just hung out with me. Tell people about the channel. I'm trying to, it's a long process to grow a live stream from the beginning. I'm really glad my band members could come and hang out with me and judge me while I play these bass parts, including the man himself, Jeff Scott Soto. Du was here, BJ was here, Jorge was here for a little bit, and probably passed out because it's late in Spain. But I figured he'd be up drinking because he normally is. But yeah. I miss playing with these guys. I had such a blast touring South America and Europe, doing Puerto Rico and the cruise. So far, we are booked on the Monsters of Rock 2021 cruise, but we'll see with all the crap going on. But for now, we are. So, last tune. This is called "Living the Life." In the original key. All right. Yep. That's it. Living the life that we were born to live. We are. I mean, don't take it for granted. It sucks that we're not able to play, really, probably this year. But definitely always appreciate all the times that I'm able to go out and play for all the fans with TSO, with Soto, with Spear and Sons, with Silva, everything. Because I love playing. Thanks again, you guys, for checking it out. Thanks again for my bandmates. I miss you guys a lot. Really want to play with you guys as soon as possible, sooner than later. Hopefully on the cruise, we'll see. I'll hang around for just a few minutes in case anybody's got some questions. I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Once again, every 8 p.m. Thursday, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be doing these. On Sundays, I'll probably be doing audio production stuff if you're into that sort of thing. So let's go through some of ththink comments. Tony, you're so humble. Thanks for streaming. It's always rad to tune in. Thanks, Brian. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the excellent donation. I think it's great. I'm going to be going through each of these donations and checking these songs out. I'll definitely be working on them for the next wild card. I think when I get back, when I get my computer repaired, I will probably do... I might do a wild card. That might be a good one. But I'm definitely intending on doing like Master of Puppets through its entirety with like a light show and stuff like that, not just the cued lights. But I definitely want to do some Muse. I want to do some Chili Peppers. I like to do a lot of funk stuff, and I like mixing it up. So this one was a really heavy one. So I'll probably have to do something maybe a little lighter for people to recover from. But I do like mixing it up, and I'm going to be doing some jazz stuff, funk stuff, fusion stuff, but plenty of heavy stuff. So it'll probably be, I don't know, probably alternate it. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And make sure you guys get some notifications for every time that I go online. I always will start the streams a little early with like the countdown clock and stuff. Just a reminder, just get people prepared. Thanks again to Tiffany, Andre, Brightalica, my buddy Brian, for us, Matt, Adrian, you're a DJ from the UK. Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. I'll probably. I mean, once I get touring again, I'd probably let my stream theaters are probably going to be like the Thursday before I leave for the tour or something. I'll probably always just like kind of go through some like Soto material or whatever. I still have actually a couple Tiberian Suns gigs booked in Russia. They were going to be in May, but obviously with the COVID stuff, those got pushed to July, and so we'll see if they still go on. Thanks, FXF22. Thank you for joining. I know I see you every week. I'm doing this because, we don't have a whole lot of gig opportunities probably for 2020. So I definitely still want to play, and I still want people to have like a concert experience, right? That's why it's stream theater. It's just fun. Like I love playing. I love entertaining people. Trans-Tiberian Suns Orchestra. Yes, I know. I actually did not come up with a name. It was our bass player, Max. I've actually played guitar and keys in Tiberian Suns. Tiberian Sun is a game in the Command & Conquer series. So it was natural to do Tiberian Suns because one of our like well-known remixes is Hell March remix from the Command & Conquer Red Alert game. So, and of course we played with Frank Klepacki at MagFest about a year ago. And so Tiberian Suns we just had the name. Like we've been the Tiberian Suns since 2014. So it just, Frank Klepacki and the Tiberian Suns makes sense. This fits. I really hope the TSO tour goes on in the winter. Might be a little light on attendance, but we'll see. Whenever everybody's ready to come back, we'll definitely be there. I want to play I don't want to be stuck in my house. You know, it's like I'm glad that people are responding to me, you know, through chat and everything, and it's still great to interact with people and all that goodness. But I want to be in front of some faces, right, as soon as possible. Yeah, I definitely hope TSO will tour. Will tour. It'll remain to be seen, you know, how it gets, what the fall and the winter is going to look like, if there's like a big spike in cases again or anything. We'll see. It's all a big question mark. We're still scheduled to do it. We're still scheduled to play in the winter, but everything's just a big question mark up in the air. I mean, like a lot of governors are saying like no big gatherings for the rest of the year, so we're just gonna have to see. Holly, again, thank you for joining in. Holly was, I don't know, like our handler or something. Jeff, me, and Al Petrelli played a benefit gig back in January for Tony La Russa's Art Foundation. Had a bunch of like heavy cats, like dudes from the Doobie Brothers, Huey Lewis, Santana, in like the house band that we played with, and we played funk music. We didn't even play like really any like any music within the realm of anything that we do with TSO or Soto. It was a blast. ARF, yes, love it. It was great. It was really cool experience. I was glad to do it. Yeah. So I think that's about it, guys. Thank you again. Thank you again for hanging out with me. Subscribe. Make sure that maybe put an alarm on your phone or something for the next time I come on. It'll probably be at least like 3 weeks for the next one for the repair. But yeah, so I am signing off. Yeah, we did. Jeff said we did Come Together. We did I Wish with Stevie Wonder. We prepared Superstition, but we didn't do that one. And we did Purple Rain, A Little Help from My Friends. So it was a blast. It was cool. I loved it. And we got to, play with puppies, which is always nice. Always very nice. Cool, guys. I'm signing off. Thank you again so much for hanging out and checking me out and playing. And make sure you subscribe to my Twitter, Instagram, and stuff for the next one. So you guys have a good night. I had a great one.